as I mentioned, guys, you all know the controversy surrounding Cuties. Now, during this time, I was not online. I was on my little hiatus from YouTube, guys, but I talked about Cuties on Twitch, not Twitch, on Twitter and Twitch, which actually got a little bit of viral attention. Everyone talked about Cuties. The backlash for this movie was insane. There were people defending this movie. There were people against the movie. I was against the Cuties movie for obvious reasons. There was no way to spin, okay? I don't care how many celebrities came out to defend this movie. I don't care what kind of message it was trying to send to little girls, okay? That movie went about the wrong way, depicting puberty and young women and young children and young adults, okay? That is not how you depict the coming of age of little girls, okay? It was not a good movie. But anyway, so Cuties itself was a massively controversial movie, which Netflix was sued over. Netflix was almost banned over. People were banning their Netflix accounts, quitting their Netflix accounts, all because there were people who defended the movie Cuties for better or for worse. Like I said, it depends on how you felt about it, but me, it was not a good idea to make that movie. So anyway, guys, this new Netflix series called Tiny Pretty Things. This show is a high school show. Now, the actors are college age, guys. The actors are in their 20s, but the actors in this show are playing teenagers. And this show has an exorbitant amount of sexual scenes, okay? For some reason, this show has so much adult content, and it's a show about teenagers, guys. Now, this is a problem that started with Cuties. This is a problem that has plagued Hollywood movies for a while, and that is sexualizing young adults for no reason. Now, let me explain what's going on, guys. Let me explain. So, Tiny Pretty Things is a show about teenagers, right? And there's so much adult drama. It's to the point where it's disgusting. What is Hollywood's fascination with making teenagers so, so adult? You know what I mean? Like, now, guys, I'll be honest, okay? When I was a teen, I did adult stuff. I'm sure we all did, okay? None of us are perfect. We're all humans, guys. We all have boyfriends and girlfriends that we loved. I'm sure you guys had a little boyfriend or a little girlfriend that you loved, and we all did things that we aren't proud of as young, horny teenagers, okay? We all did dumb things. But the fact that Hollywood is so, these Hollywood type media productions with Netflix and Hollywood and Paramount, they're always so quick to sexualize young adults for no reason.
Muscle memory. It's how you learn what you do. Repeat a motor task long enough, the body will never forget it.
I'm going to read some fan feedback from this show, guys. There was an article on BuzzFeed. Now, as you guys can see right here, this is Tiny Little Things. Tiny Pretty Things, Tiny Little Things, guys. I said Tiny Pretty Things, guys, but really it's Tiny Little Things. You guys get what I'm saying, man. Either way, you can say both, whatever the case is. Tiny Little Things, Tiny Pretty Things, whatever the case is. So, as you guys can see right here, there are two women in the photo, which I'm sure these women are adults, who are playing teenagers. The storyline is based on Donnell Clayton and Sana Corapatra, which I murdered that book name, which originally hit shelves in May 2015. So, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of adult-looking women playing teenagers doing some yoga or ballet instruction, which is fine. So, fans have been having feedback, and it says, while fans have had mixed reviews, either loving or hate the show, they haven't been shy about taking their feelings to social media. Now, guys, I've read a few of these right here. As you guys can see, there's some messages from this show, which is fine. But the one that stood out to me was this right here, guys. So this woman right here, Chandler, what's her name? Chandler Reese Chan. She says, and I quote, "The amount of sex scenes and Tiny Pretty Things is so unnecessary. Aren't these kids underage?" And that's something I was just talking about, guys. This is a show about teenagers, and instead of highlighting careers, instead of highlighting parent drama, instead of highlighting the coming of age story, instead of highlighting these kids trying to go to college, trying to get better jobs, trying to find their right careers, blah blah blah, this show decides to focus on strictly the adult orientation part. They focus so much on the sex scenes, it makes the show bad.